Good. Hi everyone. Today I have Ori, and your last name?
Gal.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
Aisha Makara, and this is the artist voice. And Ori, he's an artist. I think he's creating abstract art. Ori, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. I have calls coming at the
Yes.
same time. I'm
Yeah, you're
here.
super busy for sure. He's probably
Yeah.
behind you. It's your art, right?
Yes, one of them. Yes.
One of them. Are you creating big pieces?
I create, most of my pieces are big. Yeah.
What do you use? Do you use canvas or wood or?
I create on canvas using acrylics, but I play with all kinds of materials and I enjoy making my own tools because it's hard to find the ones that I feel I would like to use on a piece just in your regular outlets.
That's interesting. I
Hmm.
mean, I remember you showed me around a little bit of your house that
Yeah.
it's very big pieces actually.
Yeah.
And are you like in the hotels and then different like big places, or
Yeah, I
I can
have
see
a
your
few
art?
pieces in hotels. Yeah, I have a few in hotels, mainly in private homes. Usually at the entrance of the homes. It's a very energy-based creativity, so it really helps and um, transfers when it goes to another place.
Yeah, I think too, like art is something very energy, especially like people. I have a friend right now interview, and he said to me that the people who buy his art says to him it's something powerful because during the COVID they experience like it's give them like energy. It gives them positive
Yeah,
energy actually, and it's actually keep them moving forward, and it's great. I mean,
yeah.
I'm
That's the biggest gift as a creator of art like that. When you hear that, I think that's the biggest reward.
wow. Yeah, I believe so too. I have like one of my artists like believe in magic. Now I'm creating like create magic and
Exactly.
unicorn. I have a unicorn collection as well.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Hello.
You're
Sorry about
super
that.
you're super busy. I see it. You're like
I'm with you again.
you miss me again. So Ori,
Hello.
share with us
Oh, I
your
can't hear you now.
background.
Why?
Do you hear me?
Why can't I hear you?
Do you hear me? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I do.
I can't hear you though.
That's something interesting.
Maybe now.
Hello?
Now I hear you. Yes, darling. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm new to all
Or
of this.
Ori, can you share with us your background? When did you start to create your art?
I've been creating art in various forms my whole life, but have been involved in other ventures that were occupying most of my time. And usually the creativity part came at the end of the day. And it was a release of my energy collected and kind of my balancing way. And then about 7 years ago, I found myself in a point of transition where I was no longer responsible to do those kinds of activities. And I did a little exercise that showed me that I should put all my energy into art. And at that point, I decided to realign my life and just create art. And that choice was not to create art in order to sell it, but it was really just to do what would make me feel more accomplished with myself and my time on this planet. So it was really just to create things of beauty the way I liked. Uh, it led to being seen by certain people who had a gallery and they asked me to do a show, and then there was another show, and that kind of snowballed from there. But the creation of art, my art is not created for the purpose of creating money. And that is where I think that the beauty of it lies. So I really
That's
just do it, and I'm thankful to be able to.
you're grateful. That's
Thank
beautiful.
you. Mhm.
Yeah. How many years are you creating already? Like all your life? It's like I mean serious. Like it's
Oh,
because
I've been creating art, visual art. I've been creating for about 15, 16 years, full time for about seven.
wow.
And prior to that, I would write and do other things. But yeah, so about 30 years, I would say.
Wow. You're very experiencing.
Yeah.
What inspires you to create?
What inspires me to create? I can't really put my finger on it. I think that, life does. I see different colors and hear different people, and it builds up to some energy that's inside me. And I can tell you that my creative process is a little strange because I have a vision or an image in my head. And when that image is clear, then I throw out the canvas and I start to create. But what manifests on the canvas has the same energy of the vision, but is not the vision. It's not like if I see a certain face or a certain thing, but the same energy that is in the vision comes onto the canvas in its own form.
That's interesting because you into energies.
Yeah.
You see the energy or you feel the energy, and so you're
Yeah.
expressing the energy in your canvas.
Yeah.
Wow. So each it's based on the environment or what you feel in the moment, or it's everything together, or how does
it's just when I'm really lucky because I have no real artistic talent. The only gift I have is when I have a very pure being, when I have no intention, no agenda, no real thoughts, then I connect to some, they call it the ether, whatever, to some other energy that basically transmits through me, and all I am is basically just a tool of it. And I can tell you that sometimes I don't know, I never know what's going to be in the end when I start. So I'm just fortunate when it happens.
This is why you say you believe it's energy. Yeah, it's very interesting because some artists, they have a vision. They have a kind of vision in the mind, and they trying to make it on a canvas. You're that you kind of I'm the same. I'm just creating, and I don't know what is going to how it's going to end it, and I have no idea. I'm just going with the flow, and I'm just experiencing.
Just lucky when it happens. That's all
exactly.
I know.
Yeah, I feel
I
the
say
same.
thank you at the end. Amen and thank you.
Me true. What impact do you want to create with your art?
Impact with my art. What I like is when people get some kind of an emotion when they see my art, or it brings them a memory, or it gives them some kind of something to move them. And not everybody does. Some people see one of my art, they say, but I don't feel anything. I don't say, well, then look at the next piece. If you do, that's great. If you don't, you look at the next piece. There's no condition. I didn't make the art for anyone specific. But when you do see it, then that is the gift. When I have a woman looking at my art for 30 minutes with tears in her eyes, I didn't make that piece of art consciously for her to cry. But for me, that's a great reward because it's reminding her of something and it's giving her a certain feeling and emotion. And what are we if we cannot touch our emotions?
Wow, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Thank you for sharing. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
How do you see yourself or your role in the art community next 5 years? You said you're already doing art the 30 years of your life, and so you have a vision or idea of yourself next 5 years.
I do. I have to apologize though. Can we continue this? Because my phone is blowing up. I thought I had time, and I want to answer this correctly. So can we? No, I really do, because it's an interesting question, and I have a lot to say about it. But I have 18 messages as we're going through this. So can we continue this either later or tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm actually recording it, and I will try
but we can edit it out, right? So I'm telling
you. Yeah, we can. Okay,
my role as an artist, as in every artist in history, is not just to create art, but also to support the existence of art in any society and community at the sacrifice of my own self-success and recognition. And the one thing I believe in, not just in words, but in action, is supporting young artists from various mediums and giving them a platform to showcase and experience so that they are always excited to create more. And that is something that we lack in our society today. So for me, an artist is not someone who becomes famous for art or everything, but someone who recognizes the responsibility of such and supporting the next and being humble in the gift that they were given to create art, and recognizing that if you have the opportunity to share in order to let someone else grow, that is more important than your next piece of art.
Wow, thank you very much. And just advice, do you have advice to the artist to just starting their career?
Don't stop creating.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ori, for your time.
Bye, darling.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.